So tonight, guys, like I totally miss you guys. Like I feel like I haven't connected and I feel like I've been withdrawn the last like month between construction and everything else going on in life. But at the same time, like that's the beauty of the business. We've all had moments where we had to not stop. I never stopped working. I never stopped posting. I never stopped. But when things come up in life, when funerals happen, when the unexpected comes, you can say, I don't have to work today. And so that's also the beauty of the business. And that's what's been able to happen this last month. Does my number show? Does my income show because of it? Of course. But that's the beauty of the business is you get to take those moments and, realize what's the most important thing. And so one of the things as I've been struggling over the last 30 days, especially with the business. So I'm very prize-driven person. You guys all know that. Like, I'm sure you saw my post. My husband made me a golden toilet paper roll for Valentine's Day because you guys are I always joke around like someone could hold the toilet paper roll in front of me and say, hey, if you run a mile, you'll get the toilet paper roll. Like, I'll do it. I'll do it just because it's a competition for me. And so that was part of my I had to reevaluate and rethink what am I doing? And one thing I've really been thinking about, if money wasn't a factor, if I made $0 and the money was taken away out of the business, what would motivate me to continue? And so, and I got to thinking about that because I was talking to Brigitte. I talked with her in Mexico about this too when I was in Mexico with her at the leadership retreat. And she talked about people ask her all the time, she is making she bought a truck and a boat in 1 week's paycheck. That's how much she makes a week. And so people ask her all the time, she doesn't need the money, right? She's fine financially. Her husbands have come home from work. She paid for all of us to go to leadership. She paid for 5 nights of a hotel, all-inclusive resort for, there could have been over 20 people. There's 13 that came, but, she's doing fine. People ask her all the time, if you took the financial side of this out, what would motivate you to continue? Because even what's going to happen that day when you get to buy that boat and that truck on a week's paycheck? What's going to keep you still helping people and still showing up and still changing lives? Because if it's just the money side of things, no matter where you're at, if you're a brand new coach and you're struggling paycheck to paycheck still, or you have made this big amount of chunk of change, what's going to keep you motivated and changing lives? And I think that's super important to keep in mind. And that's really what I've been thinking myself is what is motivating me to continue to show up when I fail, when I fail again, when I failed at hitting elite, 3 years in a row or whatever it is. What's going to keep you going? And that's that hard driven why. It's the community. It's, everything that it surrounds. I will never go back to the old Ashley who didn't want to get out of bed, depressed, anxiety, someone who didn't have a community. In fact, this is totally off subject because I'm going to talk tonight, but I'm in a mom group on Facebook and someone was saying, what option would you choose? And she was talking about being a stay-at-home mom and feeling like she can accomplish everything in a day. And she just has time to do all these things. Or does she want to get a little side job to fill in the cracks and be more stressed around, throughout the day? And versus I remember those days I thought it would be so nice to have the option to choose A or B. And, I thought life is all about stretching you. And if you feel like you're just living day to day, whether it's there's nothing wrong with being a stay-at-home mom and not working on the side. That is a very noble, my mom did it and I'm so appreciative of it. But if she's feeling like she's stuck and she's not progressing, whether it's the stay-at-home business, whether it's finding a passion that she just loves, whatever it is, we're here to be stretched. And I think that's what this business has allowed me to do, is allowed me to stretch myself in ways that I didn't know was possible. To sit here and talk to people, where I couldn't even socialize, there's no way, I have to go to New Beginnings this next week and talk. And there's no way I would ever have done that. I would have probably said no 5 years ago because my anxiety was through the roof. And there's no way I could have gotten in a public setting and be able to get up and talk. So anyways, side note there. But I went live a little bit today. What I wanted to do is collaborate with you guys. And I'm sorry, that is like totally a teacher word, but it's the only word that I can like think of. And so, but I wanted to come together and kind of create a March calendar together. And so you have options of inviting your clients or future customers or whatever to different things that might best fit their needs. So I wanted to kind of go over that tonight. And that's why I said, come with your calendar. And if you have nothing on your calendar, come with the calendar so you can write in these dates so you know when to talk about what like coaching and what it's doing for you, and you know what date a start date is going to happen. So I just kind of wanted to go over that. Let me pull up my notes here real fast. So give me just a sec. So, and I will the calendar that we decide, and I'm going to post this too, so hopefully others will hop on. I know we kind of got out of the habit of not having Zoom chats because we were going live and stuff, which will continue. But I kind of wanted to go over a couple things here. I went live today about the team page about the sales. And guys, at the $150 price point, guys, this is a steal. Like when you look at like the cost of even other diet that don't incorporate fitness or nutrition, or they are just one aspect or another, it's well over $150. My mom has done like MetaFast, and you're paying for the food, and it's like $200 to $300 a month. So when we're talking about $150 for everything, like this is an incredible opportunity to message those people who have said no in the past because of money and say, I have never seen it this cheap. And I haven't. Like when I like started with the Beachbody On Demand challenge packs, they were $199, and I was selling them like hotcakes, guys, like literally hotcakes, because people were like, I mean, unlimited access to Beachbody On Demand alone. You think about P90X by itself is $120, guys. Like to get the entire P90X program is like $120, like brand new. And so you look at those prices and you really start to understand what an incredible deal it is. So it's a great time to reconnect with those people who, say it's too expensive, to maybe make a couple posts about it this week before it ends at the end of the month. So take that to your advantage over the next, not even week, because it's a short month, but keep in mind with that. So the other thing, so you notice I haven't had training, like I was doing the daily training. I know it's so much. And so I backed off because I didn't want to overwhelm anyone. So what I'm going to be doing is every single Monday or Sunday night, depending on when I get posted, I might do it Sunday night before I go to bed. I'm going to post a training of the week. And this might be an Instagram training for you to listen to. So you have all week to listen to an Instagram training. It might be a networking tool. But whatever is posted, like let's say we're talking about Instagram. We're going to talk about, I'm right now learning about Instagram, like highlights and stories more because I'm so out of the loop there. So let's say that is the training of the week. I want you to take that training during the week and apply it to your business on top of your vital behaviors. This isn't to replace your vital behaviors, because that's the most important thing is your vital behaviors. But so you can slowly have, like on the Win the Week tracker, there's the business building activity. This is kind of going to have a business building activity for you to learn about in the business slowly. So I'm just going to put one topic for the week. It might be Instagram for the week. It might be networking. It might be inviting. So that way you guys can have that post and comment below the post all week long. And, with your feedback, something you learned, a tracker you learned, a tracking tool on, like an app or something you found using this, is it Linktree, whatever it is, that way you're just not feeling overwhelmed with like training. Most of it will be taken from the Beachbody Champions page and the Tribe Control Center. That's really what I'm going to do, is combine those two things. And if I see an amazing training on Beachbody Champions, I can post that video. It's there for the week, whatever it is. Does that make sense? So I'm trying to decide because I have the calendar pinned, but I might make like a photo album or something for the monthly calendars to go into. So that can just be the pinned post, so all week that we can kind of comment below that when we, read it or listen to a training or apply it or whatever it is. So if you hate it, tell me now. If it's because I don't want to do anything that's like wasting my time too. So if you're like, this is like another thing, Ash, I won't do it. But if it's going to be beneficial for you, then I will. If it's going to give you that one topic to learn about to better your business just for the entire week, we'll do that. And I'm thinking even, I go back and forth if I want to do like Instagram all month or like Instagram the first week, networking the second week, like inviting the third week and stuff like that. So because I think it'd be powerful to do Instagram like all month, but then at the same time, I don't want new coaches to think that's the only way. Like if new coaches are in there, I'm thinking, hey, I've got just the only way to like to do it. So I'm going back and forth on that. So if you have opinions on what you prefer, let me know with that. So, or honestly, if you think it's a waste of your time, tell me so I don't waste my time. So with that said, a couple things I want to go over. So I am loving the 80-day obsession group. Okay. And I think we've kept it simple where there's not daily assignments. You're not stressed out. It has truly become a community page where people, anyone, customers, clients, new coaches, old coaches can go and share anything they want on that page and feel completely safe. There is so much power in numbers. And this is what's being talked a lot right now with corporate and like in my corporate trainings. And I know Breezy, like on the wall and stuff, they've been talking about this a lot. And I've done this. And when I have other people in my groups, like when I've combined coaches, the groups have always been more active. And so what we're thinking about doing, and this is like, I've mentioned this to Breezy, but honestly, I'm just going to be honest. Her downline's really my downline right now. She's really at a rebuilding stage of her business. So really like her downline's really you guys, who, if you look at the Success Club, it's my coaches and your coaches that are, on the board or, the last couple months. So I said, I'm going to go to my team, talk to them, see what they want to do. And then we'll get a kind of a game plan there. So I wanted to get your guys' opinions. What we're thinking about doing is taking the 80-day group, continuing that community so people can still do it. So after, I know people have started late and that's perfectly fine. But for those that started day one, we're thinking about day 81, continuing that group, renaming the group to like a tribe community page or something, and making that an open community group where you can instantly put your challengers in and making the transition and saying, this isn't it. You guys finish 80 days. Are you going to commit to another 80 days? Are you going to go to Shift Shop now? Are you going to go to 21 Day Fix? And you can find other people in that group who are doing 21 Day Fix with you, who are doing Shift Shop, and maybe they want to still get on a Zoom chat. Maybe it doesn't matter what workout you guys are doing, but 5 of you doing 5 different workouts, but it's still hopping on a Zoom chat to work out. And so that's what we're thinking, like day 81, changing the name over into like a tribe. I'm not creative with the names, but something cute where it's like, where you don't have to create a separate page. Your entire downline, my entire downline, Breezy's entire downline, it's instant for coaches. So new coaches don't feel overwhelmed like, I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know. All your new coaches have to do is create, like I'm going to create my Drive Your Life check-in on the app, and I can just leave that group open all year long just for them to check in with their Shakeology and their workout. So I can see when they're checking in. So that's all they have to do. If they want to repost it in both places, repost it in both places, right? But then as coaches, as we're meal prepping and we're meal planning, I do it differently than maybe Alma or Lisa or Rebecca, right? Like we all have different techniques that work for us. And so they can see all those options. As we create meal plans, we can post those and maybe make a 21-day fix meal plan where people can post their meal plans and stuff. So it's just one big community for our entire downline. What are your thoughts on that? And I'm not going to ever stunt your growth. So if you think this is not for you, you by no means have to do this. This is your business. But talk to me for a second. What are your thoughts on that? I know it's only like 3 of you on right now, but I know it's a hard time of the night for so many people. So Tell me what your thoughts are.
I do like the idea. Two of my challengers are in there, and one of the, like Nina said, that being in the group, it has helped a lot because it's a long workout program, and obviously, yeah, it's hard. 1 hour workouts and for 80 days, it is hard, but having the group is really helping make a difference for
I love it.
for both of them. So yeah, I am agreeing. Continue with it.
Well, and I'm seeing too, especially like Alma, you know, I'm seeing your coaches post to social media more about coaching too, because they're comfortable posting in this group, and it's making them, it's kind of turning that vital process over like automatically. So I'm glad you like it.
I think also I think it'd be good to keep going with it just because like we've gotten our kind of like our early morning workout crew, and you guys, I don't know if you guys still keep doing your 9:00 a.m. workouts, and so it'd be good to like, hey, I'm doing the 21-day fix and I'm doing it at this time, or anybody, whatever workout you're doing, but I'm doing it at this time and join me on Zoom. And I know that definitely motivates me in the morning to get out of bed.
I totally agree.
I like the idea.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So I'm going to just kind of tell Breezy that's how we're doing it. And I'll talk to like, especially like the leaders like who aren't on tonight, like Rebecca and Cassie and Brittany and, you know, those who are like on the board Success Club, you know, like those are the ones that I want making the decisions because they're the ones working the business. So, but I don't think it'll be a problem. And like I said, if they want to do something else, they're more than welcome to. I will never stunt anyone's growth. And so if you find this isn't working for you, by all means, bow out and do your thing, right? But I think where we have such an amazing group going on right now, just to add people to it and just reminding people, you know, and that Zoom link anyone can use. So like anytime. So it's like if people want to do a night Zoom, you know, super beneficial. A bunch of guys at nighttime when they get off work want to like hop on. Maybe it'll motivate some of those husbands that like we can't get on board, right? And so and that's another thing. Like, I think it'd be cool. Like, maybe, and I was going to try and do this month, but everything has just been crazy here. But like doing a couples challenge in that group. So maybe like we get a Zoom chat at night or in the morning where we have couples working out together. And so it might be super motivational, like husband and wife, you know, like Zoom chat workout. And so I think there's a lot of opportunity for growth with that. And it simplifies. And as a new coach, that's like, as a veteran coach, anything to simplify where you just have to create a challenge app that you literally can keep open January 1st through December 31st, right? You can literally keep that, don't have to worry about posting and whatever. And you could still create, like in that app, put recipes or put, you know, whatever. I personally, this is how I'm going to do it. I'm going to still have my page, you know, and just for like different resources or whatever you know, all my stuff I've put in there. I'm not like secretly keeping something from them. But if I want to put like daily healthy recipes or whatever, you know, for them or stuff like that. But I'm going to get my girls, whoever start in January, those girls will all be in a group chat together. My girls who are all in February will all be in a group chat together. March will all be in a group chat together. So they get started because once they get started and they got 30 days under their belt, they're free, right? Like most of them at that point are like ready to roll. Like they can roam and work through that vital process at that moment. So hopefully that will simplify things. So the next thing I want to talk about is in this group, I think also it's an amazing opportunity where this group is going really well to invite them. And another thing, this is what will be super nice, is we can connect other pages. You know, like if we do, like I want to do a How to Get Shakeology group paid for, like the 3-day group, super short, super beneficial, I think. Like we can post about that in the 80-day group, but eventually we'll rename it. But over the next week, maybe putting like, okay, you guys are rocking it. Let's get your Shakeology paid for now so you don't have to worry about Shakeology coming out of your budget anymore. Like, and having, you know, one big post there, and then as coaches, we'll get everyone in, and then you can interact with your coaches like in the group, and we'll just keep the same How to Get Shakeology group, and we can link that. You know how you can link the pages? We can link that. So if someone's like, how do you get Shakeology? Well, then they can kind of just on their own do it, or when the group actually starts, they can do it. So I do want to kind of go over that part. The other thing I want to talk about, and they're not on, I was hoping Brittany or someone would be on to see if they are doing like, because I know Brittany and Cassie, like they kind of do their own thing because they're success partners and they kind of group things. But what are you doing for your coach opportunity in March? I have been super bad, and I'll be the first leader to admit that. I have not done one this year. So this is something I want to do next month for sure, like no excuses. So I want to get this on the calendar before the end of our chat tonight. And I am going to be doing the What is Coaching group. So that'll be like the week long, the Monday through Sunday group that I always do. It's going to be the same group, that's always going on. However, I know some of you guys like the webinars. I know that inviting to like a webinar where 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 girls get on and talk about why they coach, what coaching is. And for some audience members, like Brittany signed up within like 30 minutes after listening. She told me no so many times, invited her to that, and she's like all on board, like 30 minutes after one. I'm not a webinar person. I can't sit and listen for too long because my mind's going 50,000 directions all the time. So I'm like the person that likes to read it, think about it, and kind of go from there. However, I want options. So I have not written this on the calendar, and I did this on purpose because I want to kind of collaborate with you guys. And so let me pull up my calendar that I do have here. And I will put this, like the dates we decide, I will be putting this on like my Ashley's Tribe calendar, so you'll have that calendar. Always print out my tribe calendar because that's going to have more detailed stuff than the tribe, because if we put too much on the tribe, people get confused because they don't know what's going on because we're not talking, like I'm not talking to them like I'm talking to you guys right now. So, we always start on a Monday, and usually I start my challenge groups on the 5th. March 12th would be the second Monday, and I like to do them earlier because you can sign up coaches, through that middle of the month, to reach your goals of going Emerald and Diamond and all that kind of stuff. How does like March 12th, starting the What is Coaching week-long group work for you guys? Is that a thumbs up? Do you have something else going on that week? Or is that a good? Okay. So I'm going to put Monday, March 12th is the week-long What is Coaching group that you can invite people to join in on. If one of you ladies right now have a date set for a webinar where people can hop on like a live webinar, let me know. If not, I'll see if Brittany or Cassie or someone, Breezy, I can even do one. I don't mind being on one with anyone. If you guys want to like the 4 of us get on one, I would be more than happy saying the 4 of us can get on one. We each have a topic and kind of go from there. And that's amazing. I mean, we have a new coach, a veteran coach, a Spanish speaking coach, someone who's been in the business a couple years. So they can see like the difference, right? So think about a date. We could even do it the same week and tie it into the What is Coaching opportunity too. Like we could do like the Wednesday if you wanted to, like the Wednesday or Thursday night. Thursday might be better because it's a little bit more into the week. Do you want to do it the same week and plan on a webinar that same week when we can go live? And even if it's just talking about why we coach, live one night. Do you want to do it the same week, a different week? What do you guys think? Whatever. Just make the call, Ashley. Yes.
I'd be fine with, I don't know. I've never done a webinar, so I wouldn't really know what would be best.
So really, it's what the webinars are is they cover the What is Coaching topics, but it's like a 30 to 40 minute call, like a Zoom chat, just like this, or go live on your Facebook page and do it kind of, so some people like do it that like in an event setting. I like the Zoom because it's just like everyone's on, you know what I mean? And so we could do it like that Thursday. And if we want to do a What is Coaching webinar, or depending on how the month goes, we can change it then, not change it, but like just do a why I coach, what made us decide to say yes, as get over those humps of how scared we were to say yes, because we all were like, So do you want to plan on that same week and just kill what is coaching in 1 week?
Yeah.
Fill it out. Okay. Let's do Thursday. No, let's not do Thursday. We have team calls Thursday. Wednesday. Do you want to do Wednesday night? So that'd be the 14th of March, doing a webinar.
Yeah, I'm gonna ask my girls. I have one in English and one in Spanish. I was gonna do one in Spanish the 7th,
The 7th.
but I have my daughter's birthday that weekend, and I'm just gonna be too stressful.
Yeah.
So, but I'm gonna ask them if they want to do the webinar or the week-long group. But yeah, I will do either.
Well, and that's what's awesome is it gives them the option. They can do both. They can be in the group and then get the invite. But some people like that hour-long wham, bam, done. You know, so I love it. I love it. Okay. Now, Shakeology, inviting to, I really think we should start that at the beginning because we have a good core of people in the 80-day position who could be rock star coaches in that group. So, what about, let me look here. What about like the 5th? That's the first Monday. So it's really, is that next Monday? And it's already created, guys. So it's nothing we have to do. All I have to do is make cute little graphics for like the banner and stuff. So it's nothing. All you have to do is invite. And it's 3 days.
Is this the how to get your Shakeology free? Okay.
Yeah. And I think this is better for those who are already like in a group. You know what I mean? I think you'll see more success of those who have already participated in a challenge group. So usually we can do like at the end or the beginning of the next month, you know, so if we have the March girls start, maybe we do one in April, beginning of April for those girls who are in the March group. So, and it's only 3 days, which I like. And it just talks about like sharing your story, you know, and how, and just what we do, like keeping it super, super, super simple and in terminology that they can understand. So do you want to do 5th? What is Shakeology group? So all you have to do is invite, and we'll make a post about it, you know, in the 80-day obsession group too. So, I'll try and remember to tag my coaches and have you tag your coaches so like they can tag all their clients and stuff in the group. So the 5th is Shakeology.
And that's the group that you're gonna link to the 80-day, right?
Yeah, and we probably will use the same group, Alma, that we created before when we did it.
Yeah.
I'll probably just use that exact same group and just change the banner. If I haven't even looked at it, if it's still, you know what I mean, it's there. So
somewhere.
Yeah, it's there. I put forth the work one day. So yeah. Okay. We good there then? All right, let me check my notes real fast because the team call is approaching soon. Okay, what is coaching up? Team training I talked about. Shakeology, people are taking advantage of challenge pack sales. Team challenge. Okay. So the one thing that is nice too is you can still kind of create a start date. Sorry, I'm going back to like the 80-day obsession group that we're going to transform over into the other group. And so the nice thing is you can still advertise a start date. So you can still advertise the last Monday of the month is the last day to get their challenge pack to be in like, so like for March, whatever that last Monday of March is, you can advertise that that's the start date, but they can be added into that community group instantly. And then they can start checking in technically on the app that first Monday. So that's what I'm going to do. And that's what I'm going to get them in a challenge group. And then if you want to do like your own Zoom chat with your girls, you know, like that during like preseason or however you want to work your group, you know, you could get them like a kickoff call, you know, with all your new clients for the month and get them, your new girls excited, you know what I mean? To get them pumped, get them ready, answer those questions, just like we did with the 80-day obsession kickoff call. And it's something we could, if we have the same start date, it's something that we can still combine. And 1 month I do it, 1 month Lisa does it, 1 month Alma does it, 1 month Rebecca, we're all on it. So like our teams are like, not like, where's my coach? But it gives you the opportunity to lead a conversation like that. And we can, you know, add little bits and pieces. Like I talk about meal planning. Lisa talks about, the weekly or the morning Zoom chats or whatever. So if you guys want to just always, like I do, have it the last Monday of the month, then we always know that we're going to do a Zoom chat that week, the last week of the month. So that's an option too, where we can like combine and provide that leadership. So I just think there's so much power in numbers, in my opinion, and it relieves stress, right? And I think it helps you be able to create that duplication in your downline super easy without being overwhelmed. So anything for me? Any questions? Okay. I think the new format, I think I'm going to do Zoom like this once a week where we actually hop on, and then the other weeks I'll have a coach or me go live. And I'm going to try and get that on the calendar for March, so you know which week to plan on, like the 7:45, because the other ones when they're live, it's just whenever the coach has a minute in the day. So, but I want like a consistent Thursday, so we just know, okay, the first Thursday of the month, 7:45, I just know it's going to be that, and then the rest will be the masterminds where like Lisa goes live in the Chai page, or Alma, or Rebecca, or Brittany, or Cassie, Rebecca, So that's kind of going to be the layout there. And I'll probably just choose the first Monday, to be honest. It's just easy to remember the first Monday. So for Zoom chats. Okay. All right, guys. I was at SC0 a week ago, and I'm at 6. Totally possible, guys. Like totally possible. It really is. It's just you have until 9:59, the last day of the month, Mountain Standard Time, to get there. So make it your goal. Just get it done, and that's where I am, guys. I'm struggling in my business because I have been not as proactive as I should, but it's okay. It's part of the business and growth. But I'm right there with you, pushing. So get it done. Give yourself permission. We got this. Have a good night, though.
Can you see that? I'm trying to get the courage to post this picture. I don't know if I can.
Just hold it still. I think it'll focus in as soon as it
Nope, it's not focusing.
It's kind of bright.
I can kind of see it. Though. You look amazing. Is that you?
Yeah.
I've never. Don't post it. Just post it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I know. I've never posted a picture without my shirt on, so I'm like turning red. I'm like, I don't know what to do.
I was.
Is that from any day?
Especially I was more nervous, especially being young women's and stuff too. Like what but you know what? I think it's. I don't know. To me, I find it appropriate where I'm not like my boobs aren't hanging out. To me, that's not like pornographic. And and I know people can say it is, and I get that, and I totally respect that. But they're seeing way more when they're walking into a gym, and they have definitely spandex on with no underwear and camel toes going on. So, to me, I don't know. Do I respect though? I totally respect. If you don't feel comfortable in that aspect, I get it.
Yeah,
I would never push you there.
Yeah.
Do it.
It's hard just because I'm I know my brother. I know that's the reason he stopped going to gyms is because he has that problem, and I'm like, yeah. But it's such a crazy difference after 30 days because this is my 30-day transformation. I haven't posted yet. I'm I looked at because I take 2 sets of pictures, one's without a shirt and one with a shirt. And so I looked at my one side by side with the shirt. I'm like, it is not that dramatic of a difference with the shirt on.
But when you can see it, you're going to inspire so many people though. Just think about it.
I know. That's I'm like,
just do it.
Just need to do it.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It's 8:30. It's a good time to post.
I know. I'm doing it. Doing it.
We'll go show you some love.
Thank you.
Yeah. All right, guys. Team call in 3 minutes. So,
okay.
see you guys.
Bye.
Love ya.